As you guys can probably already tell, my bed is not made, but are you guys really surprised? I mean, I hardly ever make my bed, so why make it now whenever I'm just gonna get in it in a little bit? Hey guys, what's up? It's Taylor and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I edit my YouTube thumbnails because I literally get so many questions on every single video on how I make my thumbnails. Like, I'm not even joking. You guys ask me all the time what font I use, what apps I use to edit my thumbnails, and if I could just make this video in general, so I just thought that I would. And I did tell you guys in a live stream that once I hit 10,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel that I would make this video, and I'm just really excited because this video is like really requested. And also I just wanted to say really quickly that I do edit all of my YouTube thumbnails on my iPhone. The only thing that I do on the computer is like resize the thumbnail, and I do that on PicMonkey. Also, this video is so exciting because it is a collab with one of my favorite people on the internet, Anika, and I just love her channel so much, guys. She is literally one of the cutest human beings ever, and I just love how energetic and fun and bubbly she is on camera. Like, girl, give me your energy because I do not have as much energy as you. But yeah, anyways, I love Anika so much, and I am so glad that we are finally collabing because we have been planning this for like a month now, and I'm just like really excited. And I will have all of her links down below in the description box, so definitely make sure you guys go watch her video and subscribe to her channel because I just love her so much. So here are just some of the editing apps that I use, and the main ones that I use are Lightroom, Afterlight, and Fonto. Okay, so now that I already have my thumbnail resized and like sent to my phone and everything, the first thing that I do on my phone is I just go to the app called Lightroom. And what I do first is I have to import the photo that I want to edit. Then I just go to all photos, and here is the photo that I'm going to be showing you guys how to edit, which is my back to school supplies haul plus giveaway thumbnail. Okay, so to edit all my YouTube thumbnails, I do use the Aspen Ovard presets. And to use her presets, you do have to have the Lightroom app, which is free on the App Store. And I already have her presets downloaded, and she has like a video on like how to do it, and you do have to purchase them first. And she does do like a whole bunch of sales on her presets, so if you guys want to buy her presets, then definitely go follow her on Instagram. Okay, so the preset that I use from her the most is this one called Home, and this is just what it looks like. And to copy the settings to paste on my YouTube thumbnail, basically what you have to do is you just hit these like three dots in the top right hand corner, and you just hit copy settings, and then just hit OK, and then go back and you can click on your photo that you want to edit and just hit paste settings. And obviously, as you guys can see right now, the thumbnail looks horrible, and it's just because it's overexposed, and that's why I have to play with the settings. Okay, so basically what I do first is I go down here to light, and I just turn down the exposure, and obviously it's going to be different with like every single thumbnail or like every picture that I edit. So yeah, I'm just turning it down to about like 40 or somewhere around there. And then I do like to turn the contrast up just because I feel like it makes the picture look better. And then what I like to do next is I usually turn the highlights down, like not all the way, but I do turn it down like really low. And then next I do turn down the shadow, just because if you turn it all the way up, see what happens? It looks really bad and it's like really white. So you don't want that to happen, so I just turn it down to about 20. And sometimes, but not all the time, I will mess with the whites and blacks, so I'm just going to turn both of them down just a little bit. And then after that, I just go to color, and you see where it says mix right there with like that color wheel? I just click that, and then I go to the orange, and I just like change my skin tone. And I really like this feature because you can turn up the saturation for like just a certain color in your thumbnail. Like if I clicked on the blue, like I could change the color of the backpack and like make it brighter or like make it darker, and I really like that about this feature. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna go back to the orange, and I am just going to turn the saturation down just a little bit. And then you also have to like mess with the luminance, which I don't really know what this is or like what it means exactly, but you have to mess with it just a little bit, like if you mess with the saturation. And obviously I don't want my skin to be orange, like I want it to be like a really light like peachy white color, so that's what I just did. And then after that, you just click done. And then I also turn the temperature up just a little bit. I usually put it up at like around 20 or like 22 or somewhere around there. And as you guys can tell, the tint is at -14, and I don't like it at that. So I usually turn it up to about like 5 or 6 or somewhere around there, because it makes the picture look more peachy, which is what I'm going for. And the next thing I do is I just go to the vibrance, and I just turn it at like -3 or 4, just somewhere around there, just because I don't like my picture to be too vibrant. And then I just do the same thing with the saturation. Like I just turn it down a little bit. And then the very last thing that I do on this app is I go to effects and I just go down to grain because I don't want my picture to be too grainy. So I just turn it down to about like 10 or around there. Sometimes I actually do turn it to 0. It just depends on the thumbnail. Sometimes I like it to look grainy, but not at 32, which is what Aspen had it at. And then to save your photo, all you have to do is hit this square with the arrow pointing upwards, and then you just hit save to camera roll, and then you hit maximum available, and then it just saves to your camera roll. And then once my picture is saved, the next app that I use is called Afterlight, which I actually think you have to pay for now, but whenever I got it a long time ago, you didn't have to pay for it. And basically I'm just going to be importing my photo, and then you hit use, and then I'm just hitting like this little square at the bottom right here, and I just go to this dusty effect, and I usually do number 4, and I turn it down to anywhere from like 40 to 70. I think for this picture I'm gonna do 40, and this just kind of gives it like a vintage look. So then I'm just gonna hit the check mark, and then I'm just gonna hit done because now I'm done on Afterlight, and I'm just gonna save my photo. And then the very last app that I use is called Fonto, and this is like where I do my text and everything like that, and this is the only thing that I do on this app. Actually, no, that's a lie, because sometimes I do add in those gold stars, which you guys sometimes see on my YouTube thumbnails, but for this specific thumbnail, I'm not going to actually show you guys how to do that because it's pretty simple just to add in stars, and I'm sure a lot of you guys know how to do that. But yeah, I'm just importing the photo, and now I'm just going to add the text. Okay, so a lot of you guys actually asked me what font I use, and I'm just going to click on the picture and hit add text, and then I'm just going to go to font, and here is all the fonts that I have downloaded, and the one that I use is called Keep On Truckin' right here. And seriously, like, I'm not even joking, so many YouTubers use this font. Like, it's a common font now. Like, I know Marla Catherine uses it and a whole bunch of other YouTubers. But yeah, anyways, now it's time to type out my text, and for this thumbnail, it's my back to school giveaway. So I'm just going to type back to school giveaway, and then I'm just going to hit done, and I'm just going to resize the text. So you just hit size, and you can just resize your text, and I think I'm just going to put mine at like 78. I think that looks really good. I get so many questions on how I curve my text, and it's really simple. I just do it on this app. All you have to do is click the text and swipe over and hit curve, and then you can just like bring it up like this, or you can hit the minus, which makes it go this way, which I usually do like +4 just because I think it looks the best. So yeah, that's just how you curve your text. It's really simple, and I know a lot of people don't know how to do that, but it's just on the app Fonto. And yeah, after that, sometimes I will tilt my text, and I actually think I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna do it like -2, and for some reason I just think it makes your text look so much better. And sometimes you just have to move it into different spots to see how you like it. And now it's time to like change the color of the text, which actually for this I think I'm just gonna leave it white. So I'm just gonna like do the background and like the drop shadow and stuff. So I'm just gonna hit style, and then I just go to style up in the top right corner. So I just click on this second to last A right here, and I just bring the X up to about 25, and that's all I do for that. And then you just have to like pick your color, and I think I'm gonna do like this light peachy kind of reddish color right here, which is the lightest red shade. So yeah, that's all I do for that. And then I just go back to color, and then I just hit stroke, and I just hit that same peachy like reddish color, and then I just change the width on that stroke, and I usually change it up to about 8. Sometimes I do 6, it just depends on the picture, but most of the time I do 8. And then the very last thing is I hit done, and I just save the image. And yeah, that's pretty much all for how I edit my YouTube thumbnails, guys. So yeah, that was how I edit my YouTube thumbnails, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. And like I said, it was super requested, so I'm really glad that I finally got to do it for you guys. And if you guys did like this video, then definitely give it a thumbs up for me, and also subscribe to my channel if you guys are new to join the Teve family. My channel is growing so much right now, and I am just super thankful for that. Like, we just hit 10,000 like a week ago, and now we're already at like 10,400, which is crazy. Also, you guys should definitely head on over to Anika's channel and watch her video and subscribe, because it would just make me so happy. And like I said, I love her so much, and she's like one of my favorite people ever. And if you guys want to see an updated how I edit my Instagram photos video, it's actually really similar to how I make my YouTube thumbnails, because I use Lightroom and like the Aspen Ovard presets. But if you guys still really want that video, I will definitely make it. Just let me know down below in the comments. And yeah, I think that's everything that I have to say for the outro, so I'm gonna go now, and I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.
So you had to move like that, throw it back in my old school crush. Oh, 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 oh. I really wish I knew you